before Christ came, man offered blood sacrifice in the forms of animal, given for sin, for forgiveness. And when this animal is being handed over to the priest, and the man confesses his sins in the animal, and the priest slaughters this animal for the sins of the man to be forgiven. And when this animal is perhaps thrown away, it's assumed that after 1 year that the animal begins to decay. And when the animal decays, they say that that particular error that was forgiven has expired. That means God begins to recount the sins. So the man has to be able to make another sacrifice. Now, if Jesus had died and remained in the grave, we would not have had any other gospel different from what the Jews had. It would have still been, yes, he died for sins, perhaps by now he had decayed. But to God be the glory, he died and arose. That makes him a living sacrifice. Now, being a living sacrifice means as long as he lives, that the sacrifice that was offered for us has no expiring date. Now, that brings me to why I'm here this precious moment. Precious people, it's a duty, it is a responsibility, it's a burden in my spirit, really, really burden in my spirit to share some certain words with you as we trust God for a mighty move of God's Spirit in our nation, Nigeria. I see by the eyes of the prophetic that Nigeria has been chosen by God to herald the second coming of our Lord Jesus, just like God chose the nation of Israel to herald the first coming of our Lord Jesus. I see Nigeria as a nation that's going to play a major role in the second coming of our Lord Jesus. And for that to happen, we must get it right. We must get it right as a nation. We must get it right as a people. We must get it right. And to get it right, precious people, we are very close to that moment. We have prayed, we have fasted, we have cried to God for a better nation. In fact, I say to people, anywhere else is better than this nation. Anywhere. By the grace of God, I've been privileged to travel to certain nations around the world. And I can tell you that there's so much difference. And I know that we've got great people, even in this nation, that can actually make a difference. And that's why I'm calling on everyone who is a child of God, everyone who is a Christian, everyone who is a lover of the gospel, everyone who cares. Look, let me put it this way, it is clear wickedness, absolute wickedness. If you are up to the age, you are eligible to vote, and you don't have this voter's card, you are wicked. You are wicked. It is satanic. It is demonic. If you are hearing the sound of my voice and you say you're a child of God and you don't have this, it is satanic. I mean, having to watch your mother, father, retire from government service and has not earned gratuity for 25 years, for 10 years, for 15 years, that your mothers, your fathers who retired cannot earn pensions, that your brothers, your sisters who graduated from the universities cannot get a job, that you have been in the university for a course of 4 years and you have been there for it is spilling over to over 6 to 7 years, and you are not yet sure of when you are going to graduate, and yet you don't have PVC. It is satanic. It is evil. And that's why it's a burden in my spirit. We have prayed, precious people. We have talked to God. Now is time. God is depending on you. God is depending on I. The nation, the government, they have given us an opportunity come 2023 to elect the right kind of people, so we don't have any reason to blame anybody. Imagine if you are 20 as at the 2015, it means that by next year you're going to be 28. And the next 8 years of your life, perhaps you're going to be about 36. Precious people, that is to say, look, it's not just a decision about you. It's about the next generation coming after you. I'm not a politician. I am not voting or routing for anybody. I am asking that all of us wake up to do what is right. This is not time to just speak in tongues and declare change in the nation. This is the time for us to take back our nation. This is the time for us to rise up and demand that things work in our life. And for that to happen, this is our strength. This is my PVC. Where is your own? If you don't have it, it is evil, it is satanic, it is wickedness against God and against humanity, against yourself, against your parents, against your brothers, your sisters. If you don't have a PVC, get yours right now. Find the nearest registration center for INEC and get your PVC. Church, it's time we take our place. It is time we take our land. God has given us the authority. God has given us the right. Don't say your vote will not count. If it will not count, they will not spend money campaigning and looking for your vote. We're so glad that Mr. President has been able to sign the new electoral bill that has empowered even some of us who feel that our voices can be heard. It can now be heard. Precious people, get this. This is what we need. This is what we need to choose the right kind of people who will lead us as a people at the state level, at the national level, at our local government levels, for those who are going to represent us in the House of Assembly, both state and national, for our governors, for the president of this nation. This is our voice. Get this. Stop talking. This is what you need. Get this. Get it now. This is what you need. This is what you need. Look, if you're a pastor out there and you are not talking about this in a time like this, then you are spiritually insensitive. This is what we need now. This is a cry from the Spirit. This is the voice of divinity. I'm speaking to everyone who is a child of God. Get this. We can't play down on the importance of this. We need it. We need it. This is what we need. This is what you need. Get it. Don't give an excuse. Don't let anybody distract you. Get this. This is what we need to get it right come 2023. Precious people, I'm excited to come your way today, knowing it's a public holiday. And I have to share these thoughts with you because this is a great burden in my spirit. Get your PVC now. This is not, I'm not paid by anybody. I'm not fronting anybody. I'm not persuaded by anybody than my conscience in the Spirit of God. I am greatly troubled because if we speak all the scriptures, if we speak in tongues, if we speak all the faith, and we don't have this, we are of all men most miserable. I say it again. It is wickedness. It is evil. It is satanic for you to be out there and you're a child of God and you don't have PVC. Get it today. My name is Pastor Mekairo, and I'm the senior pastor of the Gathering of Champions Ministry, also known as City of Miracles. Located right in the city of Omaya, and Omaya is the capital of Abia State. At number 36 Mission Hill, and we also got chapters in Port Harcourt and also in Owerri. I'm so excited you allowed me to come your way.